Binge Pipe, much to the chagrin of its board of directors, presents You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe, because if you stop watching, you may stop existing.
Hey there, Cookie Masterson is the name, and this game is my game. It's just you and me, Thaddeus Chubb Dongery, and if that's really your name, I am so sorry. Okay, runners, on your marks.
Time for question one.
To get things rolling, dealer or no dealer? All right, just be cool about this, but who's Holden? The neighbor in To Kill a Mockingbird, the narrator in The Catcher in the Rye. Okay, let's take a look. Holden Caulfield is the narrator and main character of J.D. Salinger's famous novel, The Catcher in the Rye. But more specifically, who has drugs?
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Why not try wine not? What would a somnambulistic sommelier say? I suggest wines on a tightrope. I suggest wine. Let's see how that shook out. Somnambulism is a technical term for sleepwalking. It's also called noctambulism. It's also called the reason I wasn't allowed to have sleepovers.
Why don't we do it with three?
Introducing Think in Bio. And I'm tagging you because it's time for Dis or Dat. I'm going to read 7 names, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's a dog on Instagram that has over 100,000 followers, or a Nobel Prize winner in physics. Don't think too hard. I'm only giving you a few seconds to decide between an Instagram dog or a Nobel laureate. Here it comes. Aloysius Van Winkle. Digby Van Winkle. Neville Francis Mott. Neville Jacobs. Matty Humphrey. Polycarp Kush. Wolfgang Pauli. I've seen worse. Moving right along.
I don't need you anymore.
How about this one? Adult Swim Fan. Note to self, remove dated reference to 2002 thriller Swim Fan before game's release. I keep hearing about this cartoon Rick and Morty. What's it about? Rick and his grandfather Morty? Rick and his uncle Morty? Rick and his dad Morty? Or Morty and... Okay, what'd you pick? Rick and Morty is about a boy named Morty and his dangerous genius grandfather Rick. Sounds good. Maybe I should become way too obsessed with it. Here's one for you. Turtles all the way down. Going by the Divine Comedy, are there more levels of hell or seasons of Entourage? There is more hell than Entourage. There is more Entourage than hell. There is an equal amount of hell and Entourage, or there is no hell. There is no... And how do we do? According to Dante, there are 9 levels of hell, but there are only 8 seasons of Entourage. Look, I suppose it's possible HBO will greenlight a comeback season for Entourage, and then this question would be wrong. So I continue to be exactly the same level of hopeful that there is not another season of Entourage. Say goodbye to round 1. Be careful. Nobody is catching up. Oh, and by the way, all the cash in round 2 is doubled, in case you care about things like that. Okay, buckle in.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Coming up next, rear-ended by good intentions. You know that coexist bumper sticker all your well-meaning friends slap on their $80,000 SUVs? Sure you do. What's the O in the coexist bumper sticker? Earth, a peace sign, a yin-yang symbol, or nothing. It's... Hope you like what you picked. The O in coexist is represented by a peace sign. And where is the flying spaghetti monster on this so-called symbol of inclusion? It's the perfect exclamation point.
J'ai mangé tous les œufs. 7.
Behold. Ain't no party like a political party because a political party is carefully mediated. In high school, I did some embarrassing things at my Model UN club, but only one of these stories about my interactions with Icelandic leadership is accurate. I tripped over the president and fell on the king. The prime minister and the queen stole my lunch. The president told the prime minister I liked her, or the... So what'd you pick? In Iceland, the president is the head of state, but the prime minister leads the government. Thus, I was booted out of the Model UN and thrown into the replica Hague.
Hey, question!
We'd like to give you the illusion of control. Would you like a tricky question or a blunt question? Make your choice now. You have engaged with the process.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of age.
There is no hiding from a tricky question. Which of these novels was named after a person who does magic tricks? Robinson Crusoe, Anna Karenina, David Copperfield, or none of the above? I love this part. None of these books were named after famous magicians, including David Copperfield, who was born in 1956, over a century after the book was published. Told you this one was tricky. Take a good look at a little science. How would Lil B react with litmus paper? The based god would turn litmus paper blue, the based god would turn litmus paper red, the based god would turn litmus paper white, or the based god would dissolve the litmus paper. And how do we do? A base will turn a strip of litmus paper blue. Litmus paper will also turn you blue if you wrap enough of it tightly around your face.
Sabes que es lindo, 10 perritos.
It's time for... Sometimes I like to pretend to be a little cowboy made out of human bones. Howdy, partner. I'm a human bone cowboy. I'm looking for some stirrups, but I'm unfamiliar with this here human skeleton. Can you direct me to the stirrup bone? It's up there and that there. Let's see how that shook out. The stirrup bone. The stirrup bone is the smallest bone in the body. It relays sound vibrations from the middle ear to the inner ear. Yeah, usually when I play that character, it's a foreplay thing, but you know, it's kind of fun to do it at work too. Welcome to the attack. Oh, was I talking? Silly me. Here's your clue. Brand name faces. I hope you know what your brand mascots look like, you capitalist drone. That's it! You're number one in this game and in my heart. When you play these same questions again with someone else and totally crush them, I hope you feel proud of yourself. But don't forget,
You don't know Jack!
Enjoy this exclusive behind-the-scenes content from You Don't Know Jack.
Hey, I'm Alice. I'm a writer here at Jackbox Games. Just wanted to apologize real quick. I'm the one who wrote that question where Cookie Masterson pretends to be a tiny little cowboy made out of human bones. I wrote that question, honestly, it was like my second week, and I just didn't really know how the game worked. But now I get it. Now I get it, and I see that that was wrong. Pretty shocked that it got in, but since it did, just wanted to apologize.
Thank you for joining us for this Binge Pipe bonus content. Enjoy this exclusive behind-the-scenes content from You Don't Know Jack.
Hi there, I'm Sally Burrows, the casting director for You Don't Know Jack. I was the one who found Cookie Masterson giving swamp boat ghost tours on the Hudson. Of course, host is the only part we have to cast. So now my job consists of watching Cookie for signs of weakness, so I can bring in a waiter at a pirate-themed restaurant I've had my eye on. How are you doing today, Cookie?
great, thanks.
Soon, Bucko Nair. Soon.
Thank you for joining us for this Binge Pipe bonus content.
Ugh.
What's the matter, Mark?
I'm trying to find my blood type, but these medical forms are just so complicated.
Oh, Mark, you silly idiot. You don't have to understand forms anymore.
I don't?
No, just send all your information to BingePipe and they'll find the answers for you.
They can do that?
Sure. Thanks to BingePipe's customer vault, I can send them my medical history, credit card details, voting record, deepest fears, food allergies, romantic preferences, and lucky numbers, and they'll sort through it to find the data I need and keep the leftover details for themselves.
Wow, that sounds great. Looks like I won't need this paperwork. And with the extra time, we can get dinner. Do you like burritos?
I don't know. I'll have to ask BingePipe.
Hey kids, do you like sharing? Yeah! Do you like oversharing at a work event, causing a cataclysmic rift between you and your peers that you can never erase?
This week on Captain Funtime's World of Hard Adult Lessons.
The walls! They're bleeding!
Oh my god! The microwave screen just told me the time and date of my death!
You know, Coop, I thought my wall thing was pretty scary. You didn't have to one-up me.
Now streaming, an original horror film about a couple who moves into a haunted house way too early in their relationship.
We should leave. Unless you don't want to.
No, we'll do whatever you want to do.
Well, I want you to make a decision.
Whoa. Hold on. I picked dinner last night.
Their lack of communication is downright scary.
I need to get out of here. I'm going to my book club.
I'll go with you.
Leave. Leave room for your own interests.
But Alice's friends love me.
Maybe we should hear the ghost out.
He's always on your side.
There's no sides here.
Available on Valentine's Day.